Hello and welcome to Kindred Spirit Tarot. This is your daily message for all zodiac signs for Tuesday, the 23rd of October 2018. Thank you so much for joining me. If it's your first visit, welcome. If you are returning, then welcome back and thank you. For today's reading, I am using the Fairy Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Okay. I think I may have fixed the camera, but I'm not sure. We'll see how we go. And I don't know if I fixed me because I still can't speak. I think it just must be all of the planets that are in my, that are in Scorpio at the moment. Okay, whoop. Well, there we go. 1, 2, 3. A message to be heard. Okay, my friends, without further ado, we have Major Arcana number 15, Ego, followed by the 6 of Autumn, and followed by Major Arcana number 17, the Star, back again and back in the as the final card. Okay, so your first card is Major Arcana number 15. Ego. Major Arcana speaks of your inner world, your inner being, your major inner knowledge. I'm feeling the message today is ego is an energy to be felt, and ego, when we're not in an over egotistical state, ego can propel you forward, but sometimes we can be over egotistical. We can be full of ourselves, full of self-importance, full of grandiose. When you are full of yourself, then you do not leave a void where you are filled with the Holy Spirit. So I feel the message of this card today for some of you is not to get stuck in ego. Because I feel for some of you it's going to trip you up. And ego, this energy can really build up a momentum, and it can take over you, have power over you. So the message today is not to be full of yourself, not to be full of self-importance, not to think that you have power over others. And to make sure that you leave space to be filled with the Holy Spirit. The illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. So I'm feeling this is the ego for some of you today, placing too much importance on materialism. Being in a trolley dash, thinking you have to gather as much stuff as you possibly can. And then you kind of think that you own all of this stuff, but really you don't, because when you make your transition, it inevitably gets given away to others. So don't get caught up in the ego today. Being full of yourself and being full of materialism is not leaving space for you to be filled with the Holy Spirit, I am hearing. Next we have the 6 of Autumn, the 6 of Pentacles. 6, the number of balance, harmony, union. This is, I feel, once you have mastered balance, then you are in a really good place where you are not being egotistical, where you are not gathering as much materialism as you possibly can and trying to keep it all for yourself. The Six of Autumn, the Six of Pentacles, teaches you about giving and receiving. When you receive, and you receive from the universe, from source energy, from spirit, you are charged with giving some of this that you have received away. In the action of this giving and receiving, we put ourselves in a perfect flow, a wonderful equilibrium, where we are constantly receiving, and in the act of giving, we are opening our void again, ready to receive more. And I also like to think of giving and receiving as flowers and bees, as one cannot do without the other. They serve a purpose to each other. Giving and receiving today, my friends. The good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. But I'm feeling the good that you do comes back to you. Next we have Major Arcana, number 17, the Star. Back again, reminding you that by restoring your equilibrium, by being balanced and harmonious, it puts you in that wonderful place where you are balanced in your outer world and balanced in your inner world. The star energy is flowing, is equilibrium, is having balance and harmony and sort of your feet in both worlds, if you like. I really feel that there's a healing taking place for some of you, where you are kind of coming out of being stuck in ego, being stuck in materialism, and understanding now about giving and receiving, keeping yourself in this nice flow where you can keep being. We spoke yesterday about creative energy. I'm still feeling this inpouring of creativity for some of you. As we look here at this fairy, she really is sprinkling you with dust, with creative energy. I am feeling creative dust for some of you. Look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So, this energy has been your challenging times. I feel some of you now are overcoming, being stuck in ego, being stuck in a trolley dash, I am hearing, trying to gather as much materialism as you possibly can and keep it all for yourself. I feel all of this energy is changing now for some of you. And you're not allowing ego to have power over you anymore, is the message of this card. And you are allowing yourself to be a void. You're not so full of yourselves, I am hearing, not so full of self-importance, placing yourself on a pedestal above others. You're not doing that anymore. Okay, so you are now in the energy of balance, harmony, equilibrium, giving and receiving. You've restored your equilibrium, and you are being rewarded for this by the universe, by having your wishes and dreams granted, because you have come out of this ego energy and you are now in the wonderful flow of giving and receiving. This is the giving and receiving between you and the universe. Wow. Oh, this is a really big message for some of you. Okay. Who is calling me? It's actually the angels. This is Healing with the Angels, Doreen Virtue. What is the message for my wonderful friends from Spirit? for Tuesday the 23rd. Thank you. And straight away I'm actually drawn to the rainbow again from the abundance from yesterday. It's more rainbow days. A really, really wonderful time for some of you. I feel some of you have been studying. You really have been taking in spiritual messages, spiritual urges. And I see that some of you have been studying your spiritual path. I see some of you have been reading, accessing knowledge. Here you are with your book, taking in the knowledge. Maybe some of you are on a journey of knowledge, I am hearing. And Spirit is ready to give you as much knowledge as you need. The message is meditate. Get in touch with me. Make me your daily practice. Make being a daily practice of devotion to yourself. And I will fill you with knowledge, I am hearing. Ooh, okay. Where now? I'm looking at Wisdom of the Oracle, Colette Baron Reid. What is the message for my wonderful friends from Spirit? For for Tuesday, the 23rd of October, 2018. Thank you. And so we get imagine. This is Spirit really reminding you that everything comes from within. As you think it, so you be it, and then you do in the physical. And this is Spirit reminding you, imagery. What you are thinking, I am hearing, what you are envisioning in your mind is what is going to come out into the physical. Be careful. Be careful not to be stuck in the ego. Be careful not to be full of self-importance. All of this, if you are thinking this way, will spill out into your physical world. And inevitably from this energy will follow the tower, will topple, because you haven't built on a solid foundation and you have built on no void, being devoid of spirit. You want to be filled with spirit, and spirit is behind the veil. So it's depicted here as being the moon and behind the veil, and here you are drawing in from source energy, from the universe, your thoughts, because you are now understanding that whatever you think, all is mind, all is mental. Whatever you are thinking is always turning into things in the physical. So on the one hand, I'm feeling be careful what you are imagining, what imagery you are projecting into your world, into your life. I feel study more, really get in touch with spirit, so that you can be projecting this wonderful giving and receiving and this wonderful equilibrium energy, because there will be a real flow between you and spirit, you, your inner being, and spirit. 3, the magic number, the number of creation. Okay, where can we finish today? I'm drawn to a trusty steed, which is Oracle of the Unicorns, Cordelia Francesca Brabs, whom I lovingly call my trusty steeds. Okay, What do my wonderful friends need to know from Spirit for Tuesday, the 23rd of October, 2018? What do my friends need to know? From the Oracle of the Unicorns, thank you. Okay. So anger, I'm drawn to ego. Safely express your anger, use anger as a positive force, and honour all of your emotions as sacred. And anger, well, it's one up from depression. So if you are angry, it's temporary though. Anger is a temporary energy. It is a sacred energy because it is one that you can use to propel yourself forward. Out of anger comes change. Out of anger can come destructing a way of being, a way that you have been acting or reacting to ego. Maybe maybe somebody has been having power over you. You've been reacting in anger, and Spirit is reminding you. Whatever energy you are projecting is what is going to come back to you. So use your anger as a sacred energy. Remember, it is temporary and it is there just to be felt, to propel you forward, to let you know what you want and what you don't want. Your anger is maybe kind of your inner being giving you a nudge, saying, hey, this isn't the way to go. This isn't the way to be. This will inevitably is also temporary and will come down. Be careful what thoughts you are putting out there. What you are imagining, I am hearing, is what you are bringing back into your reality. So using your vibrations, your feelings, your emotions as springboards to kind of move yourself into different positions as to where you want to be. I feel study is Spirit asking you to connect daily, make a daily practice of study, of tuning in with Spirit to keep yourself in a wonderful, harmonious and balanced place where there is a real unity between you and Spirit. When there is a harmony and a unity between you and Spirit, you are in that wonderful place of being able to create a magical world for yourself that seems like it's sprinkled with stardust. Okay, well, thank you for all of your likes, your shares. Welcome new subscribers. Thank you so much for your support. And thank you too for your warm, kind, supportive comments. I really enjoy receiving them. Well, I wish you all a joyful, a peaceful and a truly blessed day. And until tomorrow, my friends, goodbye.